Welcome to my new video. This is Muhammad Amir Khan again, and in today's video we are going to discuss how to improve the performance of any HANA view. And I can also say as these are the basic things which you need to consider while creating the HANA views. So both are same. So let's come to the points which needs to be considered uh, to improve the performance. I have 5 points in front of you. I'll go through them one by one. So the first point is usage of input parameter or usage of variable. Okay, when user wants a field in the selection criteria or selection prompt screen at the report, so you may require input parameter or variable to do it. So the both are same in terms of functionality. So if you create a variable that is used for an input that is used for a selection prompt variable for the business, the same goes to the input parameter. So if you have these two options to create a selection prompt field or field at the selection criteria, so better go with input parameter, which is very good. It increases the performances when compared to using of variable. So what input parameter does is, whatever the filter or whatever the value which you give while executing the report in the selection criteria screen. So for example, I'm creating plant as a input parameter, and that plant field will be displayed at the selection criteria screen. Okay, so when I enter the plant, so for that particular plant, the entire view get executes, all the joins, aggregations, all the expressions, everything which is there in the CV get executes only for that particular plant, and the data is displayed in the report only for that particular plant. Whereas for the variable, the entire view executes irrespective of whatever you are giving in the selection criteria screen for the plant. So the CV executes for all the plant, and at the time of displaying the data in the output, the filter happens for that particular plant. So instead of executing the view for the entire data, let's execute the view for only that plant which is filtered out in the selection criteria screen. So that is good, right? So usage of input parameter is much more faster than usage of variable. This is one of the points which you need to consider while creating any CV, or this could be one of the performance tuning technique. Second point is usage of filters. So this is very basic point which everyone should be aware of. So if you are not aware, let's check out. So this is like usage of filter expression or usage of filter. So one should use the filter expression or filter at the very base level nodes, which improves the performances. So if you are using the filter expression or filters at the higher level nodes, then you are pulling the entire data into the CV and performing the joins and the aggregation and everything to the entire data which is required and also which is not required. So that is not that should not be the case. You should filter out the data at very base level nodes with the filter expression or with the filter. So this is one point. And the third one is usage of table function or usage of scripted calculation view. So we have two different concepts in HANA. So that is to create a scripted calculation view or to create a table function. So if I have a complex calculation view which have a lot of CVs or a lot of nodes and all, and which have a lot of complex logics or functions, so instead of using a scripted calculation view in another CV, it is better to use a table function instead of scripted calculation view, which is much more recommended. So usage of table function is good or better than usage of scripted calculation view. This is one point to be taken. And fourth point, we create calculated columns, restricted columns, counters, and so on. So in the calculation views. So while creating this, we need to keep one thing in consideration, as create these things as top to the very top level nodes. Okay, so you do not need to create these at the base level nodes, a calculated column. So you are doing some calculation at the very base level nodes and carrying out that calculated column throughout your CV. That is not required. Just make sure that you are trying to create your calculated column or restricted column as like very top at the top level nodes. So that is also a good performance booster. Last but not the least, this is one of the commonly used or commonly considered point to improve the performance. That is the usage of left outer join. Okay, so whenever you join two tables, you have two options, like to join the tables with left outer join or join a table with right outer join. Of course, the other joins also comes into picture, but when it is an option of creating a join for between two tables with left outer or right outer, then you need to take the left outer join option, because left outer join is much more faster than right outer join. So you might have not seen in any of the projects that right outer join has been taken. So because this reduces the performance, and this is not recommended at all. So whenever you find some challenges in the performances, and if you see the right outer join between two tables, then you can switch the right outer join to the left outer join by swapping the tables. So that will improve your performance. This was very basic things which I thought of taking as performance tuning techniques, and bringing in front of you. So this is as a part 1 of performance tuning techniques, and I'll come up with a part 2 with some other concepts which improves the performances in HANA while creating views and all. So hope this video is useful, and if you have any comments, if you have anything that needs to be discussed in further videos, please feel free to comment. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.